So welcome everyone to the virtual VuFind Summit 2020, and thank you for the introduction, Andre. I'm Demian Katz, Director of Library Technology at Falvey Memorial Library, Villanova University, also the lead developer on the VuFind project, and I'm very happy that everyone is here online with us. I wanted to start with some thanks and also apologies if I mispronounce names. It's the curse of reading names but hearing them infrequently. But I will start by saying thanks to Agilent Technologies Incorporated for financial support of the project. They've been contributing funds to help with VuFind development for several years. Thanks to Eero Majala and the National Library of Finland for hosting this webinar and providing the platform we're using today. Thanks to the team at University of Leipzig, Caroline Bergter, Andre Lahmann, and Leander Sega for leading the planning of this and doing logistics and really helping it all come together. This event would probably not be as large or as well organized without their very valuable support. Thanks to Chris Hallberg and the team at Villanova University Falvey Library for additional support. And finally, thanks to all of the speakers who have volunteered their time to provide some content this week. I really appreciate the great turnout we had when we made our call for papers, and I think we have some great content ahead. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about how the summit is going to be organized. We're in, of course, day one today, which is meant to be introductory content. Well, I certainly think VuFind veterans will find much of interest. We also organized the event so that on the first day, there was content that would be most likely to be interesting to people who are relatively new to the project or want to find out more about it. Day two, we'll get into some more advanced topics that will perhaps be more suitable to people with more experience. But again, I think there will be interest for newcomers as well. And we'll conclude on day three with really planning for VuFind's future. One of the main highlights of all of these summits is having a road mapping session where we make plans for what's to come in the next year. So that will be on day three after some more inspirational talks. There's also room for lightning talks on day three. So if you have a 5-minute topic you'd like to share with us, please sign up and we will make sure that you have time to talk on that final day. You can find the whole schedule as well as the link to the planning document that includes the lightning talk sign up on this page in the wiki. And if you don't want to have to type in that whole URL, just go to vufind.org. There's a banner on the front page highlighting the summit with a link to this page. So you should be able to get there pretty easily. So since I know we do have some newcomers today, before we spend 3 days talking about VuFind, I thought it might be helpful for me to just say a few words about what VuFind actually is. Most critically, VuFind is designed to provide a uniform search interface for different formats of data and data coming from multiple APIs. So it's meant for a library to take all the content that they have access to and present it to users in a more manageable way. It also optionally provides access to library patron management functions like renewing books and placing holds and so forth. Again, providing a single uniform interface that can be layered on top of a variety of different systems, bringing more control into the library over how they present their content and functionality. It's designed to be very configurable and extensible, so you get a lot of functionality out of the box and you can build more with relative ease. It's a mature project. We've been doing this for more than 10 years, but it's also still growing with an expanding community and ongoing new functionality in every release. And it's built on the PHP, Apache, MySQL technology stack, also using Apache Solr for some of its search functionality. So again, this is fairly easy to run, widely established technology designed to make this as accessible as possible. If you want to learn more about VuFind, I wanted to highlight a few resources. We have a public demo up at vufind.org/demo where you can search through some sample data and you can create accounts and interact with a fake library system just to see what all the functionality looks like. Over the past year, we've been recording a series of tutorial videos which are available through the VuFind wiki. These will show you how to install VuFind, how to configure it, and how to go through various indexing and configuration tasks. And we're continuing to add to this video library on a monthly basis, which we hope makes it easier to get started with VuFind and learn about some of its key functions. I'm also working on a book which I'll be releasing under a Creative Commons license, which will cover, again, the basics of VuFind in some depth. I don't have a release date on that yet, but the drafts are coming along very well, and you can feel free to email me if you'd like to see an early copy before it's fully released. There's also some online open source training going on, which includes coverage of VuFind. You will be hearing more about that later today, and you can find out a little more at training.vufind.org as well. Also, VuFind has a wonderful community. A lot of that community is here right now, so thank you, everyone. But if you're new to VuFind and you have questions, there are a variety of ways you can find answers. A good option is the mailing list, which you can join through VuFind's website. If you send emails there, they will reach me as well as many other community members, and you should get answers to your questions pretty quickly. There's the Slack, which you've gotten a join link for just by signing up for this event. That's a good place for quick real-time discussion. As I mentioned, we are recording monthly videos, and those happen as part of our monthly community calls, which are also an opportunity for members of the community to gather, make decisions, answer questions, and so forth. Those are held on Zoom, just like this webinar, and anyone is welcome to come. You can find out the schedule on the wiki. We do our development through GitHub, which is a great way to collaborate on software. If you want to see our code or if you want to contribute to development, GitHub is the place to go. And of course, you have this summit, so you will be hearing a lot more today. I just wanted to highlight all of these other options so that you can explore further if you're interested. It's really a goal within the community to be accessible and welcoming. So if you need something, please ask. I really want to help. And there are a lot of great people making this software happen. So with that, I've gotten through my slides. I can answer a quick question or two if there are any. And if not, we're ready to begin with our schedule of talks for today.
Thank you, Demian. I think we will wait 1 minute if anybody has some question, and then we will continue with the schedule. All right, I think we should continue now.